Yo, what's up everybody? I just want to drop a video before I get in here and hit the gym. So I was cutting somebody's hair the other day, and they brought up this expression that I like to say, which is time or money. And so I said, did I say that? And he said, no, for 100% sure, like while you were cutting my hair, you kind of made that expression, time or money. And basically what I mean by that statement is that whenever you're involved in an activity, or whenever you're involved with a female, or all aspects of life, you're either going to sacrifice your time or you're going to sacrifice your money. So let me give an example. So me, I wash my own cars. Like I manually wash my own cars. I got a couple vehicles that I manually wash. And I could very easily go and get a car membership, which are, to me, very inexpensive. They're like $22 a month per car, somewhere along those lines. Okay, so, and what you get out of that, from that service, is that you're able to save the time that it takes to wash the car yourself. You can go through that 3-minute car wash, and then you can jump out and use their vacuums, and literally less than 10 minutes you can get out of there. And if you're doing it at home, it's obviously going to take you maybe closer to 20 to 30 minutes to do it all manually yourself. I have it kind of set up now where I just have this I have a something that connects to the water hose, boom boom boom. I'm able to knock it out in like 15 minutes per car. But so I could spend the $22 per month, which most of you people are probably saying, that's like chump change. That's, why I make that an hour. Well, that's what I mean. You're going to sacrifice time or money. And right now, I'm in my youth, what I consider my youth, like my prime age. And I have all this energy. So I have a lot of time. Like once you remove all these unnecessary activities that everybody are doing, like watching sports, chasing women, fast food, whatever your vice is, once you remove all those things, you realize that you are left with an unlimited amount of time. And now, and that basically ties into finance and things like that. So, time versus money. Let's see if I can think of another example. Let's say house repairs. This weekend, on my own house, I had to repair a toilet. I had to repair a leaking pipe under the sink. I could very easily pay somebody for that specialized skill, like a plumber. Hey, obviously I have plumber friends. I can say, hey, come over here, I'll give you $100 to come knock these things out. Or I can go spend $30 and take the time to do it myself. So sometimes in life, it's not about how much money you spend, it's about how much money you save, because everybody has this invaluable resource called YouTube, which we're on now, that you can look up these things and do them yourself. At least give them a shot, especially like give it a shot. If it doesn't work, then maybe you can call in a specialist, but come on, like you got to give yourself a chance first. Anyway, so that's kind of like a butchered way of expressing time versus money, but either way you're gonna lose one, and so you got to decide which one you're willing to sacrifice and which one you're willing to spend. All right, guys.